Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a young man named Botir. He had no one except his old mother. They lived in poverty and struggled to get by every day. One day, they ran out of flour at home. Botir took half a sack of wheat and went to find a mill to grind it into flour. On his way, he found 2 eggs in the straw. This is a gift from God, he thought, and put them in his pocket. A little further, he saw a small jug of yogurt on the road. Delighted, he picked it up, but then thought, if I take it to the mill, the millers might drink it. If I leave it here, another traveler might take it. So he decided to bury it in the ground. Walking a little further, he found a large clay pot. I'll take it on my way back, he thought, and buried it too, marking the spot with a stick. After walking for a long time, he finally reached a mill. When he entered, he saw no one inside. There were sacks of flour stacked everywhere. Seeing this, Botir quickly filled his sack with flour and was about to leave, but it was already late, so he decided to spend the night there. The mill belonged to a group of ogres. As night fell, they arrived, playing drums and flutes, celebrating loudly. At first, Botir was scared, but then he gathered his courage and thought, let me try to scare them instead. He stood up and said, this mill belonged to my father. You have taken it over, but I have come to fight you and take it back. The leader of the ogres stepped forward and said, very well, young man. If you can defeat me in a wrestling match, the mill is yours. Botir, despite his fear, accepted the challenge. He wrestled with the ogre, using all his strength and cunning. To his surprise, he managed to overpower the ogre, throwing him to the ground. The other ogres were astonished. They had never seen anyone defeat their leader. True to their word, they left the mill, allowing Botir to take as much flour as he needed. Botir, overjoyed, filled his sack to the brim. He retrieved the yogurt and the clay pot he had buried earlier. On his way home, he felt a profound sense of accomplishment. He had not only secured flour for his mother, but had also proven his bravery and resourcefulness. Upon reaching home, he shared his story with his mother, who embraced him, filled with pride and relief. From that day on, Botir was no longer just a poor young man. He was Botir, the brave young man who outsmarted the ogres and secured his family's future. He used the clay pot to store their food, and the yogurt and eggs provided a delicious and nutritious meal. The experience taught him the importance of courage, resourcefulness, and the unexpected rewards of kindness and honesty. He continued to live a simple life with his mother, but his heart was filled with the joy of overcoming adversity and the pride of knowing he had the strength to face any challenge.